Okay guys, so Ninja Andrew here again today to do another weapons video. Today I'm going to be covering the AK-12 assault rifle, so I'll go in here. And in the description you can see it says fully automatic, best-in-class mobility. Now, Drifter did a video describing what mobility does, and he said that it was, it had to do with, what was it? He said that it was faster aiming down sights time, and I don't think that that's true, because, and the reason I'll say that is because when you go into, here, let me go into my second thing here. This gun I've unlocked quite a few things on at the moment. I've just been working on it. So when I go to the stock, which increases the mobility of the gun, it says move faster when aiming down sights with a +2 on that. Now, it's not the quick draw grip or the quick draw aim down sights faster, right? And you see it doesn't increase anything on mobility there. But move faster when aiming down the sights gives me a +2 to mobility. So I'm not saying that Drifter is wrong in what he said, because maybe the developers have done something and he has a special connection and they've informed him that that's what it's actually doing behind the scenes, or maybe there's some, you know, code somewhere that's telling him that that's what the case is. But just from reading the description, when I see the extra mobility on a gun, to me, I'm going to go with move faster when aiming down the sights. Now, I could be wrong, but just going from what the game's telling me, maybe they need to change what their descriptions are. I'm just putting it out there as what I see it, calling it like it is. So when the AK-12 says that it has best-in-class mobility, and I guess it does compared to the other assault rifles, it's not very high, but apparently that's going to allow us to move around while aiming down sights faster. So let's see what that looks like. It's not the greatest increase. I would say that you would probably need to get some sort of attachment that's going to increase that even more, or a weapon variant that's going to increase that, because if you're really looking for that quality out of your gun, while this gun has it, it's not very much. You can see, like, it's kind of like a 60% maybe mobility on the gun, whereas some other guns in this game have like a 90% mobility, so just keep that in mind. And I'll go back into the firing range, and as I've said in my other videos, I'm going to take a look first at the sight pattern. This sighting pattern I'm kind of divided about. I can use this, but it's not my preference. It would be my preference if there wasn't the ring around the main blade of the sight. If that could be removed, the sight would be perfect. I understand why it's there, because in real life that would be helping you to line up your shot. But just for me personally, not doing it too much for me, just because I feel like it closes off some of your vision when you're like trying to look at a target and you end up looking at the ring more than the target. So just something to consider. You may want to put some type of improved sight on this. My preference is red dot, but there are other varieties which I'll cover in other videos. And basically, like, once again, to notice that when you move, the pattern of your firing reticle changes. So once again, this gun is probably going to be slightly more accurate when you burst those first few shots, up until it gets into the range where it's just fully moving. And if you add in moving around, it's just going to go full the full spread pattern. So you're the least accurate when you're moving around, and you're the most accurate when you're standing still. Once again, with this gun, there are other guns that work slightly differently, and I'll go over those when I get to them. So once again, I'm gonna try the firing pattern here. I'm expecting pretty similar performance to the BAL, but as you can see, like, this gun is slightly less accurate, although you can make it work for you if you know how to pulse it. And I would say I slightly prefer the recoil on the BAL to this gun. It's slightly more wild and unpredictable with this gun, but the difference is this gun is like a laser when it comes to aiming down sights. So it's going to hold that target much more, and instead of like pulsing it and then you're off, you're going to be able to like hold down on the target and continue to hold until it's dead, which I actually find preferable if I'm looking for an assault rifle, because usually if I'm going to play with an assault rifle, I'm thinking, well, I can hit something far, like a target that's far away, and if I'm expecting to reach out and hit a target that's far away and I can't, then it's not exactly the most effective weapon for me. So like with the BAL, you can reach out and hit targets, but it's nowhere near as accurate as the AK-12. And there are definitely things that you can do to improve the AK-12 as far as making that firing pattern work for you. So what are my thoughts about this gun? I think I've made it pretty clear. I think that it's slightly better long-range performance than the BAL. I would rate this gun as being very good overall performance, kind of best in class for, I guess, versatility, because you're going to be able to use this in a wide variety of situations and pretty much hit an enemy wherever they are on the field. I would recommend aiming down sights whenever possible on an enemy, but if you use the right attachments, it's not 100% necessary for close range targets and stuff like that. So hopefully that gives you guys a bit of an idea of what I think about this gun and what my impressions are. Please leave a like if you enjoyed watching this video, and join me again next time where I'll be covering some more. Woo!